Now for the rest of what's been driving the local market, I spoke to Marcus Padley from Patersons Securities. Marcus Padley, there hasn't been much of a lead from overseas. There are some concerns coming out of the US.
Yeah, more than a few concerns, Bridget. The bond markets are trading at record low yields, and that's telling you they're not expecting the US economy to grow for a while. And in fact, we had the Barclays head of interest rate strategy, who's the #1 rated analyst, I have to say, in that area, telling us that this slow period in the US economy wasn't going to last 2, 3 or 4 years. If the bond markets were right, it could last 10, 20 or 30 years, if you want to get really gloomy. So yes, there are certainly concerns about US growth.
So they'll definitely be watching the US GDP figures that are due out on Friday.
Yep, we've got the second estimate of the second quarter GDP number out on Friday. The first estimate was 2.4% up, and the talk is it's going to be downgraded to up 1.4%.
Now, tomorrow, BHP Billiton delivers its results. But in the meantime, what do you make of all the speculation around the possible rival bids for the Potash Corporation?
I would call it a little bit predictable. It's coming out of the Canadian press. Potash Corp is, of course, a Canadian company. And the CEO, I have to tell you, is going to be cleaning up about $500 million worth of stock if the bid does go through. So all sorts of influences on the press. They do want to talk up the prospects of a counter bid to get the BHP bid up. BHP are bidding $130. The price is already at $150, with talk of a bid having to come through at $160, which would be $49 billion US instead of the original $38 billion US. And some of the counter bidder comments are quite interesting. Vale, the other iron ore miner, has said they're not interested. Chalco, which is the Chinese Aluminium Corporation of China, have said that they're not interested in just everything. And Rio apparently have said we're miners, not farmers. So there are all sorts of speculation. Perhaps the hottest one is that there'll be some private equity bid, including a whole host of people, including the Chinese. We'll wait and see. But BHP's results tomorrow are going to be good because they need to be to keep this the momentum for this bid going and shoo off any other bidders.
Well, definitely one that we'll watch there. But obviously it is still profit reporting season, a busy day. MacArthur Coal, Perpetual and also Flight Centre. How did the market react to those results?
Well, MacArthur Coal has gone into a trading halt. The results are in line. They're raising something like 30 million or something with institutions today at a 5-10% discount to buy a coal asset. We'll find that out tomorrow morning. Flight Centre's results were basically very good. They've doubled profit, beat estimates and upped guidance for next year, so they were up. And Perpetual's results pretty much in line with expectations, but their dividend was better than expected. Share price didn't really go anywhere.
Marcus Padley, we'll leave it there. Thanks for joining us tonight.
My pleasure, Bridget.